What's up? I'm Empathetic Chicken, and I'm here to do a collective oracle card reading. So I'm just gonna use my little spread things that I usually do. I'm gonna have them laid out here for my benefit. I'm gonna pull up the theme card. See what we get. So we got freedom. I think I'm gonna read this at the end. But just so you know, that's the theme. And I'm gonna pull from this other deck for our actual positions. Don't really know who this is for. Like, I guess if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Take it or leave it. No worries. Just like sat down and felt the claw. Picking up the phone. Alright. Usually have them shuffled beforehand, but I'm just winging it. I mean, patience, man. I always feel like it's annoying, like shuffling, so like I try to cut it out, but I'm not gonna do that because people can like fast forward or leave or whatever they need to do. So I don't have to rush myself. Not being rude by saying that, but anywho. Alright, I think that's good. So for our obstacle, we got Earth Angel, a helpful hand, heart guidance, reassurance. For our goal, we got stillness, meditation, isolation, intuitive downloads. For the guidance, we got balance, energy exchange, reciprocity, good karma. And encouragement, we have North Node, inner union, life calling, success, and accomplishment. And I'm going to clarify with this other deck. Ooh. Just to give me a little bit more to go off of. But just from looking at it, looks like maybe we're in need of some help, or we're like lending a hand in some way. I don't know. Maybe we're out of balance, so we need to just take a breather with the stillness card. Alright, so obstacle. Go. Guidance. Encouragement. Alright, so with the obstacle, Earth Angel, and practice non-striving. I don't know. Maybe like it's a time where we've done enough, and now like the only thing left to do is like accept assistance. That's what I'm getting. I feel like, I don't know, I know I'm just like programmed to just like do and do and do. And I don't know how to just like chill, and when I chill I just feel guilty for chilling because I feel like I should be doing something, and like it feels like, even though I know like in my head that it's not a waste of time to rest and it's like a natural process that we have to go through, I just like beat myself up for it, even though like I can feel the exhaustion catching up to me. So I don't know, maybe the obstacle we're facing is just like taking breaks and letting other people kind of carry some of the load. Like, we don't have to do it all. And the goal is stillness and forgive yourself. I don't know. I feel like maybe, is there like some underlying guilt over something? I don't know. I I know what it is for me, but I mean, I can't really like fill in the dots for you. But maybe like this resting period is needed to like process whatever has happened, like that you might be feeling a little bit upset by. I don't know, I'm also like getting like forgive yourself for like how hard you like push yourself a lot, and just give yourself time to like think and be still. And that's kind of a way to not really forgive yourself, but like it's a way to balance that kind of like go like freaking forceful energy like towards ourselves. Like it feels like, I don't know, almost like punishing myself like when I force myself to just keep going even though I'm just like exhausted and don't have much left to give. But yeah, I don't know about that one. That's what I'm getting. But the guidance, we got balance and make space. So like, yeah, you got that reciprocity coming up in this balance, and that kind of goes back into this little helpful hand deal. Like, and make space. Like if you're always doing it all and like feeling like you have to control everything, it doesn't leave much room for like anything else. So like if you're freaking tired, like you're not gonna achieve balance by like just keeping on, you know. So sometimes you need that stillness to make the space for like something else. And I'm just thinking of how like sometimes that that kind of drive to achieve everything is like, sorry, I'm distracted. Is like dang, I lost it. Oh, it's like it can be kind of rooted in this fear of like, well, if I don't do it, then who's gonna do it? Like no one else is gonna help me. I have to do everything, carry the freaking world on my shoulders. There is no helpful hand, man. Like it's just been me and me. So like I don't know. I feel like if that's the mindset that we hold, then we're probably just gonna keep operating from that place of just like needing to cover all the bases and do it all and never allowing anybody a chance to like help us. Like even if they were willing, we wouldn't know because we'd be so like, I gotta do it, like it's on me. So I don't know, maybe like the stillness that's coming up here and the non-striving is so that someone else can come in and lighten the burden a little bit. I don't know why I laugh at like stuff like this. I feel like I have a laugh when it's like painful. Like, does that make sense? Like when it's, like you're so in pain that you just laugh. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but sometimes I'm fine. But like sometimes like when things happen, it's like all you can do is laugh because it's just like, I don't know, I'm gonna leave that because I don't even know where that came from, but just me being overly self-aware. But yeah, so maybe like taking a break can lead to like allowing some like helpful energy in, some reciprocal energy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of, like, myself and how a lot of the time, like, I feel like I just kind of, like, do the most just to, like, prove myself, like, I freaking care, man, like, here, like, have my freaking heart and soul, like, just rip it out and just give it to you, like, at the expense of, like, myself. But that's gotta change, because, like, people can, like, just stomp all over what you give them, and that's not, like, a reflection of, like, the value of what you gave them, but it's just, like, I don't know, like, if you take it in that way, it can be devastating, and I feel like maybe that's what this forgive yourself is. It's like, maybe, like, if anybody relates, like, to me or whatever, maybe you've, like, given so much of yourself, and, like, it wasn't accepted or received, so you, like, beat yourself up over it, and, like, felt ashamed of, like, who you were and what you had to offer. So, like, now you're realizing you don't have to, like, freaking give away your freaking soul, like, just to, like, feel valuable. Like, people can meet you halfway, and, like, you don't have to accept less than that unless you just want to. Like, and even if you do, like, you can come at it from a place of knowing that, like, you're not any less either way. Like, you're in control of, like, what you give and why, and it's not like this test of, like, trying to prove that you're worth something, or that you, yeah, you deserve reciprocation, or I don't know what I'm even saying here, but, like, I think, I don't know why this went down this path, but, like, I guess just because, like, I can't help but, like, bring myself into this, but, like, I just have struggled a lot with people, and just not consciously, like, knowing this in the moments, like, when I've tried to, like, have relationships, like, I realize how I've given a lot to things just because I felt like I had to in order to deserve any kind of, like, friendship or anything, really. So, I don't know, just operating from that place of feeling like I just gotta do it all, like, you know, I gotta do the most, or else they're not gonna accept me, they're not gonna know that I care. That is gonna kind of, like, never allow for anything else. It's just gonna be like, if I'm trying to think of a good, like, analogy or something, or example. I'm not thinking of nothing. It's kind of just like complacency is what's coming to mind. Like, if you always, like, get what you want or whatever, you kind of don't learn to appreciate not having it. Like, it's just kind of like in relationships where, like, one person's doing all the work, the other person is just allowed to just not do anything. So, I don't know. I think there's, like, a dynamic going on with stuff like that where it's neither person's fault, but it's just, like, the way that they're interacting, like, encourages a certain pattern of one person being burnt out and the other one not putting in effort. So, like, I don't know why that's coming up, but we're moving on. I think I made it clear. But, yeah, just do something different. If you're feeling like burnout or whatever, then the logical explanation to feel better is to rest. So, like, balance, like, opposites. Yeah. So, encouragement. We have North Node, inner union, life calling, success, and accomplishment. And the truth may hurt at first. So, yeah, I don't know, I feel like I already, like, talked about that, like, a little bit. It's kind of just like, I feel like it's saying you're I guess, like, success. And I say success, like, in quotations, because that could mean, like, multiple things to multiple people, but I don't know, whatever you view as, like, making it in life or whatever. I feel like it all comes down to, like, my brain can't explain it. It comes down to you, like, and your behavior and stuff, and how you make sense of things. Like, if you feel like no one will meet you halfway, and you're always, like, showing up in ways that reinforce that, then that's gonna be what you get. So I feel like with this, the truth may hurt at first. It's just kind of like, it sucks to hear that, like, maybe you are leading to your own demise in a way. I'm not saying it's all you, but, like, your participation is gonna shape whatever you're experiencing. So, I don't know. Kind of can be a slap in the face sometimes when you realize that you, like, sabotage yourself. And I don't know. I feel like when you're ready to move beyond, like, I'm coming, Sid. Give me a minute. I'm working on this reading. Sid's, like, beating down the door trying to come in. That's my fault, because I allow him to run over me. He's a cat. But I, like, just let him control me. So that's an example. Like, if you always feel like you let other people matter more than yourself, then they're gonna rule you. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. Even cats. Yeah. But until you're ready to, like, own your influence, that's what I'm getting. Like, you won't be able to have, like, this balanced energy or whatever. I don't know. Because, like, you're depending on another person or whatever to fulfill a certain idea of a need or whatever. I don't know if I'm making sense. But yeah, so I'm just getting, like, you stand in your own way. Excuse me. I ate pizza earlier. It's coming back to say something. Yeah, I don't know. So looking at all this, I feel like you have to be willing to, like, allow something different to come in. Like, if you're not satisfied with what you're currently getting. And I'm gonna just see what's in my shoulder pop. See the bottom of this. The real pain is you rejecting yourself. That was sitting over there and just having a look, and it called to me. So, like, I don't know how to explain that. That's the truth, though. Like, it's saying that truth may hurt at first. It's like, that's the real truth, is that, like, anytime that someone's not meeting you halfway or whatever, and no one's, like, coming to the rescue, it's just kind of like, because you're, I feel like it's because you're expecting that and thinking that you need it when you really don't. It's like, you're really just not feeling like you're enough, like, as you are, and that you need someone else to come in and rescue you when you don't. Sid, it ain't that serious. Jesus. Expecting me to come out there and rescue you. It is hot out there, though. Let me let my cat in. I'm coming, son. I'm sorry. I just was busy. Alright, give me a minute, chew. I don't know what I was saying. I wish I could like articulate things the way that they make sense in my head, but I just can't. That's why I make stuff, because like I just can't speak. But like what I was saying earlier about like just like overcompensating in relationships and stuff, it just boils down to feeling like you have to because like you're not worth someone actually like meeting you halfway. I think I've already said that, but like just so we're clear. So moving on, is there anything like final that I need to say before I read the little card? Art, here we go with these freaking words I can't pronounce. Archangel Mike, it's not Michael. Archangel Raphael. I don't know why I want to keep saying Michael. Yeah, Archangel Raphael. Heart healing, forgiveness, mending relationships. So I don't know, I've been talking about relationships a lot, so maybe some people having some conflicts with some folks, and that's what this is about. So forgive yourself for how you've been showing up, because like we only know what we know when we know it. So it's like you don't, like, hindsight is like, sometimes that's all you have, and you can't change it, but you can change how you view yourself after, and you can be more like forgiving and understanding, knowing that like we were just trying to like be loved and love yourself and stuff. So there's no need to freaking judge. But I don't even know. So I'm gonna just read this card because I feel like this has been a scattered nonsense reading. But freedom, I was just saying a little spiel just because like I'm supposed to, I guess. But this is from my Chicken Transition Oracle. Yeah, these are an alternate reality oracle. If you're interested, they're on Kickstarter now. Trying to make them happy. I hate self-promotion. But yeah, if you're interested, that's what these are. Freedom. Alright, it's a little lengthy. But here we go. Our minds are always capable of being free if we let them be. However, we're so used to being told what to think, believe, feel, and do, it can be hard to recognize this. Through social conditioning, we learn what our path should look like, which leaves little time to consider what we might do without this prerequisite to life. When we've known something for so long, the thought of things being any different can make us afraid and suspicious. Do we really want something different? Is there even another way? How would we navigate the unknown? Freedom means more possibilities, and possibilities can be endless. With more options brings more choices to make, and the potential for more mistakes to be made. But what really constitutes as a mistake, and who defines them anyway? The obvious and not so obvious answer is we do. It can take time for us to learn what works for us and what doesn't. There are infinite ways to live life. Just because someone has a preference, that doesn't mean it is the only valid way. There are no right answers, only opinions. We don't have to agree to anything that confines us. Despite any physical limitations, we always have the power of our minds. Where are you feeling trapped right now? Can you think of a way out? Can you? Because I can think of plenty of ways to stay stuck. I'm just kidding. Anywho, that's that. Maybe there was something in there for you. I don't know. I feel like it relates to me, but I ain't gonna make this a personal thing. So yeah, just look at that mindset, I guess, and just make sure you're using it for the best outcomes. Alright, I'm gone.